Hi everybody, welcome back. I have another very exciting founder interview for you today. I'm here with Andrew from City Guide, and we're going to talk about his idea for an app or a product that's going to make traveling easier in the cities that we all love to visit. Andrew, how are you today?
Hi John, nice to meet you. I am perfect today, ready for new challenges and a nice conversation with you.
All right, you have just joined the first batch of the Paralect Startup Bootcamp, and you're a late addition, but we're glad to have you in the first cohort. Can you tell us just briefly about the idea for your product?
Sure, in a few words, it's a marketplace for city trails from a local people because it's a problem for me and for my friends and also for some people with whom I had the interview to find out what to do in new cities and don't spend a lot of time to Googling. So I decided to make this app to make it more easy, more fun, and without stress. And also, I know about that the city tourist people spend in one city around 3 days, so they can keep their time to explore new places.
For sure, 3 days I would say is the minimum for any very interesting city that you've never been to before, at least. You mentioned there that it's going to be built around trails, so it's not just about sort of monuments or the best restaurants. What do you mean by that, and will it be sort of like guided tours that people can access?
That's what I mean, that it will be trails. And in these trails, there will be a monument and some secret place, maybe some restaurants, some view places. Depend what the local guy or girl want to show to a tourist.
Very cool.
His program.
Okay. And you said that you've interviewed some people already, and you yourself are a traveler. So what kind of feedback have you gotten from those early conversations?
The one feedback what I get from everyone is that they spend a lot of time to searching where to go to explore new city. Yes, they say about they use TripAdvisor, Google, a lot of apps and service, but it's the problem is staying because okay they know about these places, but they don't know from what to start, where to end, where to go. They just have a mess of some locations, and that's all. So this gets them bad.
Yeah, it can be quite overwhelming. That's what we were talking about before we started recording. I've had this experience as well. And you mentioned TripAdvisor and Google. So what other solutions are there already in place, and why do you think that they don't quite fit what travelers need today?
For example, I think the most close it's TripAdvisor, but in TripAdvisor people sell themselves like a guide. So they meet some people and go with there, show them everything around, and etc. But for example, I don't like this type of walking. I like explore by myself, and I want to go there, or want to rest, or I don't want to stop now. I want to be more flexible. So I hear also from one interview that they think same when they go to some new city. They want to be more flexible. Another competitor is locals, but with very similar to the guide, local for the city guide, the same. They meet the local people, they go with them, they explore new place, but they're not flexible. So these local people, same like city guide, they have some trail and they have some time limits. So it's not everyone like this.
Right. Okay, and how do you think the bootcamp program will help you move your idea forward?
I think for at first it's develop me like a founder. So after this, I can move my idea faster because it's a new challenge for me to build in public. It's a really nice idea to make all this by this way. So yes, developing myself to build in public. And second, it's to get some mails to a wait list, and it's like a lead because I have some interview, but I catch these people not in this place where people searching for a digital city guide. Yeah, it's travelers, forums or groups. But if someone will get to the my wait list, so I can really talk with the people who need digital city guide.
Awesome. And we'll show your landing page in just a little bit. But first, I want to talk about the inspiration for the idea for City Scout. So you've traveled quite a bit, and I want to understand how your own travel experience has sort of informed or inspired this idea.
For example, last time I was in Limassol, Cyprus, and yes, I was searching for a place where to go around 1 hour, and after this I make this points on the map to go there. And I remember at once I stayed at the one of this point and thinking, wow, maybe there is something interesting, but it was not on my map. But I go there, and really I meet there the greatest view, what give me the best emotion on this trip. So I don't know about this place. There is no any information in Google about this place. But I found this place, and this gave me the best emotion on my trip.
That's really interesting. I do feel like there is an element or there's a part of traveling that is just luck. You know, sometimes not everything is on the internet for people to uncover and find. And you mentioned that with City Scout, you want locals to sort of curate the experiences of the trails that are on the platform. Do you think that everyone will want to do that? Do you think that there will be some locals who say, oh, not all the foreigners should know about this really cool place over here? Is that one fear of yours?
I don't know. I don't need a lot of locals. I think few is more than enough.
Right.
Or maybe if a lot of people want to give the experience of traveling in their places to another people. Yes, it's good, but I'm sure that will be some people who will love to do that, and also they will get a commission from their work. This is like a motivation. The first motivation is to share some amazing places in their cities, and another, yeah, it's money.
Cool. So you've added that monetization model will be a platform where the creators also get rewarded for this?
Yeah, sure. And actually, they need to build a nice trips, so get a nice review for this trip. Write a nice information about this trip to catch their customers. If we
Very
talk about monetization.
awesome. Well, it sounds like a really good idea. Let's take a quick look at the page you've made. Just a second. All right, so just the benefits that you've listed on City Scout: make emotions instead of hustle and bustle. So is there anything that you want to add to this, or do you want to share any impressions of the Momentum website creator?
Maybe I will add something after more interviews. But the most important idea of my app is to do a new adventure more easy. So I just want to remove all time loss and stress, everything what can give you some bad emotions. And about momentum, yeah, it's a really cool thing. I don't know what will be with my page after this bootcamp will finish, but I want to move forward with this page and work on it, work on this project. It's very easy. It's really very easy. I don't know what to add. Let's see.
Awesome. All right, and you've also mentioned before that you'd like to improve as a founder by building in public, which is one of the core things in the bootcamp. Why is that? I guess, what do you hope to get out of that experience?
Most important for me is to get a new experience to build in public, because I'm really scared to do this. So I need to fight this. And only
Awesome.
after that I will break some of my demons, what hold me to talk more about my startups, get some ideas, get some early adopters. So I should to fight this demon.
Right. I guess my only advice would be to not think about sharing everything with the whole wide world, but what you're sharing as a founder is a conversation with the travelers that you want to use City Scout. So speak with your network and make your posts with those people in mind, like you're just talking to another traveler and you're trying to share your experience as a traveler with them.
Yeah, nice idea.
That's all the questions I have for today, Andrew. Is there anything else you'd like to share about City Scout or your experience in the bootcamp so far?
About City Skies, you can follow me, and I will say more there in my feeds. And about Bootcamp, I'm really happy that I came here because for this moment, building public is the biggest challenge for me.
Awesome. Well, we've got your back. We'll help you as much as we can to bring City Scout to the masses. I will put the links to your site and your other social links in the description of this interview. And of course, we'll share it with you and the rest of our network as well. So thank you so much for taking this first step and having the interview with me. And we'll catch up with you at the end of the bootcamp, and hopefully you'll be, a happy public founder by then.